Today we're going to start our observations in plant science. I would like us to consider three things when we're looking at plants today. Number one, their immense size. The tallest plants in the world is a coastal redwood, and it reaches the height of 379 feet. It's kind of interesting to note that 4 of the 5 tallest plants in the world can be located on the western United States, on the west coast. Here's one of those plants. It's a coastal redwood, and this is the one that reaches 379 feet. There are other trees that are like 329 feet, 300 feet, etc. So we have the distinction of having the tallest one here in California. The second thing I would like us to consider is the age of these plants. A lot of plants on this planet are extremely old, but the oldest one is a bristlecone in the White Mountains of California. And if you take a look at it, it looks old, and it may even look dead. If you look near the base of it, you can see some sprouts coming up. So it's still alive and still hanging in there after 4,845 years. Almost close to an ice age. So and the third thing I'd like us to look at is the amount of nutrients, and in particular water, plants move. If you think of that 379-foot redwood, how much water does it have to move? How much pressure does it have to undergo from root to all the way to the canopy? 379 feet it has to move water. A large oak, for instance, like the one you see in this picture, can probably have flow rates of close to 1,000 liters per day running through it. This is a oak just outside my house. It's over 300 years old all by itself. I had an arborist come out and look at it, and he says it's an extremely healthy heritage oak. And if you've ever lived under an oak, you know how messy it is. But anyway, 1,000 liters of water a day this thing moves through it in the height of the summer. So when we look at all these and put them together, what's the question you'd like to ask? What are we going to try to investigate and try to find out so we can understand plants just a little bit better? So let's take a look at what our question for the unit is. What is in plants physiologically that make plants so old, so tall, or be able to move and recycle so many nutrients? Plants are incredible organisms. I hope that as we start our unit and as we take a look at some of the plants that we have in our greenhouse and our surrounding landscape, we'll keep this question in mind so it helps direct all of our study and investigations. So we'll see you out in the greenhouse, and we'll see you out in the landscape. Thanks.